Hey folks, welcome to Fyreflye's Follies. I hope you enjoy the video today, and if you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. So today I am making stuffed mushrooms. I am actually going to be canning stuffed mushrooms. Now, my stuffing does not have any rice, it doesn't have any grains of any kind in it. These are going to be stuffed with meat and vegetables only, and I'm going to process them for meat times. But I thought I'd bring you up to where I am, and we will go ahead and get started. So, what I've done is I have taken my mushrooms, get over here where you can see, and I have removed the center, and I have scooped out all the gills, and then I washed them really good. So my next step is I am bringing some water up to a boil, and it's just very lightly salted water, and I'm going to blanch these for 5 minutes. Now, once I get them in the water and they start blanching, I'm going to start browning some ground beef, and to that I'm going to add some finely chopped onion, finely minced garlic, finely chopped bell pepper, and a little bit of mushroom. And then we're going to mix all of that into, I'm going to open a small jar of my homemade spaghetti sauce. We're going to mix it all up together and stuff the mushrooms, and then we'll load them into very small, shallow jars, and we will pressure can them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to a boil and get these blanched and get the filling started on them, and I'm going to get I sanitize my jars, so I'm going to get my pressure canner and bring it over and get it started heating up as well. Alright, so I have taken the mushroom, I blanched them for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I've taken them out, and I've put them on a plate upside down so that they can drain. Now, I have a saucepan on this front burner, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pound of ground beef, and this is pre-cooked ground beef that I canned 2 years ago. And I'm just going to break that up into the pan. And this is going to have leftover sauce or filling, which I'm going to have for lunch the next couple of days. So I'm okay with that. And I've got it on medium-high. And I'm just going to heat this through. And while it's heating, I'm going to let it saute. I have peppers, onions, and some mushrooms. So I'm just going to put that all into the pan and let it saute. And then once the vegetables are a little bit translucent, I'm going to add some spaghetti sauce to it. So I'll let that come up to temperature. To this, I'm going to grate in 2 large cloves of garlic. Okay, I'm going to stir in a half pint of my homemade spaghetti sauce. And I'm going to let that sit there on a hot burner. I'm actually going to give it a quick taste. Salt level's about right on it. Alright, so we're going to start by taking our mushrooms and packing them down into the jars. And then we're going to take a spoonful of filling and add to each one. And I can't count. I only have 8 caps. Alright, then we're going to add another cap and press it down. And then we're going to add another spoonful of the filling and press it down just a bit. Alright, so now I'm going to clean the rims. I have a bowl of vinegar standing by. Grab some lids out of the hot water. Alright, so I'm going to put the rings on, finger tight. And I'm going to put these down in my canner. Now I have them surrounded by jars of water, because these will bounce around and I don't want them to bounce around inside the canner. So I've just put jars of water in as filler. And I'm going to bring these up to pressure. For me, that's 11 pounds by gauge or 10 pounds by weight. And I'm going to process these for meat times, which is 75 minutes. And the rest of this will be lunch this week with zoodles. So I'm going to get these loaded in the canner and I'm going to bring it up to pressure, pressure them for 75 minutes. I will turn the heat down, let it come off pressure naturally, and once that's done, I'll bring you back and show you how it looks. Okay, I brought them up to pressure and I pressured for 75 minutes. So now I turned it off and it's come down off pressure. It's been down for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to very carefully open, and you always want to open away because there is a lot of steam left in here. And let's take a look. And they are bubbling away. See if I can get that to focus for you. So these are very small portions, and that is by design. These will go with me in my lunch, a salad, a couple of stuffed mushrooms, a baby bell cheese. Oh, and they're starting to seal, which is lovely. And I have a grab and go lunch. It's quick and easy. Now I've canned the bigger, they're sealing, which is a wonderful sound to a canner. So I've canned the bigger portobello stuffed mushrooms this way in the half-pint largemouth jars, and they turn out really well too. I'm gonna let these sit. Sometime tomorrow I'll come back and I will take off the rings and I will check their seals, wash the jars, label them, and stick them in the pantry, and they're good for who knows how long. I opened one last week that I canned 2 years ago, and it was delicious. I hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will, and if you'll hit the bell, they'll notify you when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching today. You have a great day.